Hi guys, so this is another discovery that got buried into, I think it was the ISIS twins video, the twins in her womb in Paris, that, and I don't remember which video it was, so it might be good to draw it out and have a short little video on its own. That on a heading from Paris, ISIS's womb, she has, in her womb, she has twin fetuses, and there is a line going through them. And it looks like we see this theme of a circle with a line bisecting it that's not a diameter again and again, and to me it's starting to symbolize immaculate conception or artificial insemination, basically. It looks like it's an unfriendly line to the fetus twins because it bisects their heads. So you have to go see that video. But that line, if you draw it all the way out along its heading, I don't think it's a mistake that it goes precisely to Montesegur, which was basically the capital of the Cathars, where they were all massacred and burned in a bonfire by the Vatican. And I think it's interesting that Christians today still follow the teachings of their Christian church, which are basically more or less aligned with the Vatican, who designed all the Bibles. And Joshua told us to judge people by their fruits, and here we have the Vatican people are genociders, and as we've seen lately in the last 10 years, they're child molesters, and that's probably the tip of the iceberg of what those guys are. So I really feel like you need to run, not walk, out of those churches. But anyway, I don't think it's a coincidence that this line bisects the twins' heads, and it goes right to the Montesegur castle. Now, one of the other things that I said in the Montesegur castle, which might be buried, is that Montesegur was interesting because it's believed that some of the Cathars escaped with the Grail and also books of knowledge and weren't killed. Some people got out alive while they were having a bonfire of other people. And the Vatican hated the Cathars because they had principles like don't take oaths, and this is what you do in the Christian church. You take oaths. In Catholic church, you take oaths constantly, lots and lots of oaths. I believe this, I believe that, I agree to this, I give my life over to Jesus, who's actually Zeus, the shape-shifting bird serpent god, and I give the complete control of my life over to him. And that is an oath, and you will be bound by that oath. And some people feel the hook of that quickly. They immediately start to have, demonic struggles in their life, and some people will feel that, as the grace is taken away, as the dimensions are restored, you will feel that hook and those oaths that you've taken. Well, that was one of the many things. Also, the Cathars saw women as equal. They worshipped the mother. They didn't worship, but they acknowledged the mother of God of Christ as equal to Christ, and they saw her as the Holy Spirit and the dove. So that's a short bit about that. The ground length, which I included the whole inner circle of the fetus of the womb of ISIS. I included that length, and it could just be to the center of that, so I'm not sure which distance is actually right. But as you will see here, we do seem to have a 618. I mean, an 816. So that's pretty interesting. And then we have 86, which is our number for death. 6 feet deep, 8 feet long. And then there's a 9 here. And the 44 is gematria for kill. So, I think they're just, laying on the symbolism heavily here. And it's good to understand what really went down. And if you think that you are not Catholic, you need to think again. All Christian churches are approved of by the Jesuits. And I know some people are really against the Zionists, and I just think that they're all in and on it together. It's just different names for the same, there are different controlling families, but in terms of humanity, they can all be lumped into one kind of unfriendly group towards humanity. So that's why I disagree with going to church and trusting the Jesuit-run public schools, the Jesuit-run academics, and you just need to open your eyes and see that we do still live in Rome, and the UN has the Roman laurel around it, and you will see that if you drive around your city, you will see it in your city and in your schools, and that's your sign that you live in Rome, and your schools are Jesuit. You know, they don't want to put it in your face because they want you to believe in Independence Day. All right, so that is what I found there, and I think the message that they're saying with the twins in Disneyland, in the womb of ISIS, they're basically echoing back this history, this dominance that we are all under, the dominance of the Vatican Church through the centuries. Even today, it's echoed in Disneyland. So it's an interesting installation up there. All right, that's this short video. I hope you like it. I hope you're having a good day. Bye-bye.